In this video, we will take a quick tour of the key capabilities of Amazon CodeWhisperer. With CodeWhisperer, you can generate code suggestions that help you get more done faster. Scan code to identify security vulnerabilities and flag or filter suggestions that are similar to open-source training data. Although CodeWhisperer supports many programming languages and development environments, we will demonstrate its functionality using Python in Visual Studio Code, or VS Code. Let's navigate to the AWS Toolkit extension panel, where we can start CodeWhisperer. We'll authenticate with our AWS Builder ID to turn on CodeWhisperer. CodeWhisperer is now activated and will provide code suggestions in your code editor window as you type. Let's begin by writing a comment. We'll tell CodeWhisperer to create a function that extracts only the second field from a CSV file and puts it in a list. CodeWhisperer suggested multiple functions, which we can cycle through using the arrow keys on our keyboard. To accept a recommendation, we can use our Tab key. Let's do that now. Let's pass a CSV file to the function to test it. The function generated by CodeWhisperer returned only the second field. CodeWhisperer is a general-purpose coding companion that is also optimized for popular AWS services such as Amazon S3, so that it generates high-quality suggestions that incorporate AWS best practices. Let's write a comment asking for a function to create an Amazon S3 bucket. Let's use this suggestion. Now let's create a function to upload files to that bucket. Using CodeWhisperer, we now have two functions that follow best practices for using AWS Service APIs without our needing to spend a lot of time looking through the documentation. Next, we'll use CodeWhisperer to scan for security vulnerabilities in our code. Let's open the file we want to investigate. Now let's run the security scan. CodeWhisperer has detected two security issues in this file. On the Problems tab, we can click each issue to locate it in the code. We can hover over the highlighted code to review the suggested remediation. In this example, unencrypted AWS credentials are logged, which is a security vulnerability. Let's rewrite the code to fix the vulnerability. Let's view the second issue. CodeWhisperer is telling us to set the Authenticate on Unsubscribe flag to True. Let's fix that. Now that both issues have been addressed, let's rescan the file. The security scan completed with no detected issues. Next, let's view an example of CodeWhisperer's reference tracking ability. We want to implement a function to create a DynamoDB table. The first code suggestion is flagged by the reference tracker as being under MIT license. The next suggestion references code under Apache 2.0 license. We'll accept this flagged code. CodeWhisperer automatically logged the reference with the license information we need so we can add proper license and attribution to our code. At any time, we can pause automatic code suggestions from CodeWhisperer by going to the extension panel and setting that option. We can still trigger the CodeWhisperer suggestions manually by using the Option+C key combination on a Mac or Alt+C key combination on Windows. You've just seen how to use some of the key capabilities of Amazon CodeWhisperer. You can learn more about Amazon CodeWhisperer by visiting aws.amazon.com/CodeWhisperer. Thanks for watching. Now it's your turn to try.